Today it was supposed to be VFR fly from Desert Wings Sky Range to Rainfield, and then we now delve into what we can actually fly. Right. So this was my original plan. Let's just quickly go through it, you know, to see. Today I was aiming to actually avoid all of the Class Bravo airspace. So at this point, I plan to be below 4,800. And here is the corridor. And if this is a tech chart, and you can see that in this space, actually, like I believe here over San Diego, it goes all the way to surface, right? It's like surface 10,000. That is here, and this section should, I believe, should actually be divided still. Yeah, this is divided, and maybe on the fly chart it's better. Is it though? Yeah, here it is, right? So this section directly over the airfield is from surface to 3,300, and then from 4,700 to 10,000. So you have a space from like to fly like 3,000 from 3,400 to 4,600, like right on these corridors. And also you have kind of a line here, and it says that there is a like big arrow and a description that you should basically stay right of this line. So if you're flying southbound, you should fly here over the airport. And if you check like the tag again, there's a San Diego Bay, right? So like a right side of it, but not going over the coast, like over the sea, because then you kind of are already in the surface area of, or you might be in the surface area here. Actually, not, yeah, not the surface area, but you would still be within this range if you, for example, fly 3,500 or something. And then there is this second portion here, and you can see that it's from, like, you can see the altitude. So again, the same corridor is there. So here you are able to fly without talking to ATC. There is still a frequency you should talk to, you know, with other pilots, kind of communicate. So that was my plan, right? To basically avoid all the airspaces, and only when we coming here to actually contact like ATC if they are online, because this is a class delta and you basically need to go into it, right? But as you can see, the weather here, it's overcast. Now it's overcast 2,100, which is still like better, but still like lower than, you know, 3,500. Here it says overcast 1,300 feet. Here it doesn't say anything. So I believe that we can basically scrap this, because even here we have overcast, you know, so the maritime layer actually extends well over the coast. And so what are our options, right? So someone might say that yeah, there is some overcast, but we can maybe underflight, right? So let's actually explore if we could, right? So let's say that
an alternative flyway directly east, which could
this one,
yeah, which could theoretically maybe allow us to descend below clouds and proceed.
Yeah, let's actually explore that one. So let's say that we are here, right? That we would want to go to San Diego's like Sante, right here, or is it Gillespie Field? Gillespie or Gillespie, I don't know, field. So overcast 1900. What does it mean? At what altitude MSL we can find the clouds? Roughly.
Let's see, that's 400 plus, what was it, 1,800?
1,900.
Overcast 1,900 plus 2,300 MSL.
2,300 MSL, yes. But what are the rules actually here? What the weather, like what are like the weather minima in this area regarding clouds?
In a class delta, let me get my cheat sheet somewhere. 3 statute miles, horizontal, 500 below.
Yeah, we would need to stay
Yes.
500 below cloud, so that means how many feet AGL?
How many AGL? That would be 1,300, 1,400, sorry.
Yeah, 300 or 400, yes. Can we fly 1,400 AGL in this area?
In a class delta. It's a congested area. 1,000 above highest obstacle. What's the highest obstacle?
Yeah, within like, what is it,
It's
within like 2,000 feet or something like that, I
yeah,
believe. Yeah. So we basically don't know.
it's a scout run anyway. Nobody would really file VFR. It's just to check
Yes.
if we could.
Yeah, yeah. So theoretically you could, but what about the brown field here? Then we have overcast 1,300. And here on the map you don't see any congestion, but if you check the satellite image, you actually have, you know, built up area here around. So again, 1,000 applies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So legally, no. If you are in the emergency, obviously you can, right? If you find yourself in the emergency, it's better either fly closer to the clouds or something, because the way how you should do your aeronautical, you know, decision making is that safety is first, right? So safety is first, and then only then are the rules. So if you as a pilot deem something safer, even if it breaks some rules, then you need to do that. Right, so if it means flying just below clouds, you know, because you deem that safer than being closer to the ground, which I would do in my example, you know, I will rather violate the cloud separation than flying too low to the ground, especially in the controlled area, right, where they probably have a radar, so if there is any traffic, you know, they can separate you, because all purpose of flying with some cloud separation is that if someone, you know, flies out of the clouds, you have at least some chance, you know, to evade. That's the whole purpose of why we have the cloud separation minimum.
If you really want to push it, you could stay below 1,200 AGL and be in class Golf.
Not really.
Clear of class.
Not
It
really.
just to be.
Yeah, first of all, you do need to enter class delta, which goes all the way to the ground. And then notice that here, it's actually class Golf already ends at 700 feet AGL. Because
so 699.
What?
Yeah, I know what you mean. 699 feet altitude for us to fly.
Yeah, but then you are just too close to the ground, you know, in the
yeah.
Yeah, so it
I'm
doesn't.
not really being serious right now.
Yes,
Sorry.
of course. Yeah, I understand. So you know, this was just a mental exercise, you know, to see what the rules would allow us or not. But another thing is, you know, a common sense, right? For example, here we have visibility 7 statute miles. I can tell you, you know, even the minimum is 3 statute miles. In reality, you have a feeling, because I've seen, you know, what the low visibility is, and it's shitty, right? So you don't want to fly in this minimum weather conditions because you really don't see anything.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you legally can, but it's not really something smart to do. So I believe that instead we will need to go for some IFR flying. And if I check VATSIM radar, we actually have a tower controller at San Francisco, and now we also have the SoCal approach. So now we are, where am I? Have my client disconnected? Should be here. Interesting. I was there already. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Yeah, you're on top of me because I I was looking for the green plane, right? Because that's that's you, but you were over me, so I could not find myself. Yeah. So basically, they just came online, so I think that they will stay there, for some time. At least it was 24 minutes ago. So I would probably go for the IFR flight, and in that case, that is something that we need to explore, what to do. So the Rime field, or Ream field, if I spelled it incorrectly here. Oh yeah, I probably did. It was like this, right? Ream field. Okay. Anyway, so if I check that one, I will quickly find that there are no instrument approaches for us. There is just copter taken approach. Taken? No. How is it red?
I think it's tack-in.
Taken? Take. I have a window. I cannot spell it or pronounce it. Yeah, basically military one, right? So that's out of the question. And I would probably try this one, San Diego. I haven't really explored what we have here, so it's really gonna be live. And we have RNF and we have VOR or taken. Yeah. So let's taken.
I'm just kidding.
No, I don't know. I don't know. So VOR approach. So what we have here, I don't really like this one, to be honest. Minima are 13,800, so 900 AGL, and circling the American Reich, so 614 AGL. That could be done actually, but it starts from Mission Bay. It's completely out of the way. Let's see where that is. That's this one, right? Probably.
I thought we were going to San Diego and not to Brown. We're going to Brown Field, I guess.
Yeah, I would go to Brown Field.
Okay.
Did you want it to go to San Diego?
Oh no, I thought I heard San Diego. But...
Yeah, I would go to Brown Field.
Okay, Brown Field. Okay, there's just 2 available.
Yeah, so that one. Or we can fly. Oh, this is also like coming from.
Yeah, they are both a huge detour. I already checked those 2.
But on the other hand, we have quite a short flight. Like the distance, as the bird flies, is really short, so it's not really a big problem. Procedure NA for on NZB Vortac, radials 114, clockwise 255. So that's like from here to there. So we would need to come like from, let's say, MZB. So if I just scrap this, and this is MZB, right? Yeah, Mission Bay. So if I include that one, and I will switch to the IFR chart.
I think we can do it if we arrive from Tango 326.
Yeah, from this one we can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We are there.
Yeah.
So in theory, we can start like at Kano, or we can include this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Please continue. I'm just.
I guess I would go depart visual, go to Julian, and then Victor 460 to Mission Bay.
460. Yes. And does Victor 460 go all the way to Vision Bay?
Nope, just to Haley. And we have 2 options actually. If we can go Victor 460 to Haley, and then we have the option to join the VOR Alpha via the intermediate fix Haley, or we can proceed to Mission Bay for the regular procedure RNF8.
We were discussing, right? What are the options or what are the possibilities to join at intermediate fix? And that was basically possible.
Yeah, and
There-
we have controller online, so I guess it
Yeah.
would be doable.
Yeah, there were some. Were there some constraints? I must admit I don't remember exactly.
Let me just punch
See.
it in. Victor 460 to Haley. And then Tango 362 to Mission Bay. Let's see. Well, it looks good. Yeah, we can. I guess we have to be cleared for it if I
You
remember
provide rail
right.
motor to the intermediate fix. Advise the pilot to expect clearance direct to the intermediate fix. Yes. All right. Okay. Intermediate segment at an angle not greater than 90 degrees. Yeah, so you need to be GPS equipped for that.
Okay.
And that is actually more than 90 degrees. So
yeah, that's a problem.
So in
Unless they
theory,
give us vectors.
Unless they give you vectors, or we go on this one, right?
But how to? We'd have to take like a pretty long segment on the minimum off-route altitude.
Or no, you
which
can
would
do
be high.
you can do this one as well.
Yeah, it's not an intersection.
It's not an intersection, but you can still do it.
Oh.
Some of the tech routes that we have flown once actually have such segments that they you will pass from one airway to the other at the like a place that is not an intersection.
Oh.
Yeah. Now it depends, how you're gonna file it, because you can file like you can file Juliet Lima India, Victor 460, and then directly Tango 326 to well, basically you can do all the way to Mission Bay, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you get get it into the flight plan. And then in your navigation equipment, it depends, what you plan. So if you want to, you can configure your GPS in a way that, maybe you start at stacks, right, to Billy, and you fly this according to the, like on the VOR. It's perfectly, acceptable. Or,
That's a smoke detector. Give me a second.
his house on fire. Hopefully not. Yeah.
Yeah. That looks like a a real good route. Question, if you go up to your flight planning area there in Sky Vector, where it says routes, and you hit that little drop down menu, it'll suggest a route for you. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it probably will, but which one is it? Riach, where is it?
It's pretty much direct to to Ria, which is
Ria 514. Barrett.
The intersection just before the one that you're coming in on. Just to the east, the next intersection to the east of on Victor's 460, or in Victor 66, I guess. Down there at the bottom, horizontal.
Must be completely blind. Sorry.
No, I'm just doing a poor job of. Instead of intersecting at. Okay. from there, go to the next intersection.
Yeah, this is Heil.
Yeah, the
Then
one
we
right
have,
before that one. Yeah. So it
where's,
would be.
where do I, yeah, there it is. Okay, I could not find the name, with this one,
It's
Ria.
hard to. Yeah.
So it's like direct Ria?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's strange. Well,
Just curious about why that would be a suggested route as opposed to flying up to the Julian VOR like you've got. Which kind of makes more sense considering the mountainous terrain and all.
yeah, let's wait for Christian a little bit.
There was no
Marika?
smoke anywhere. Guess it just needs a new battery or something.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
False alarm.
Yeah.
So where were we? Yeah, so if you plan something like that and you want to input it into GPS, you can do something like that. That in the GPS you actually do like to Kano, right? And then you also do, and then the next one is like here. So this is what you would plan in GPS, right? So you would play plan the Victor 360 to Kano, then direct stacks, and then the Tango 326 to Mission Bay. And when you are coming here, then you will switch legs, right? So at this point you will just activate this leg instead. And then you can navigate onto it.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of a hack if your navigation equipment doesn't allow you to do this off intersection, change of the airway.
Yeah, something I wanted to check before I got interrupted. I believe you can also do a VOR radial in your flight plan. A radial and a
Yes.
DME.
Yes, you can also do that one. Yes.
But I forgot how. I'm just trying to look it up.
It was something like, for example, JLY, and was it? Yeah, I believe it was like this. For example, 170 R.
Yeah,
I think
something
it's
like
something
it,
like
but
that.
flight plan form. Let's see here. Maybe departing.
Yeah, but the Sky Vector doesn't want to take it, but something like that. Actually, if we go to, I believe it was in Pilot Edge, they had, or not, they had real world, I ratings. And I believe first take route was actually like that. Yeah, here you can see. So SMO 125 radio.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then SMO. So this is like what you can file. But okay. Yeah.
That looks good because you could just get the DME readout and then go a direct to in your GPS. Depends on the GPS.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, but anyway, if we go that one, then suddenly this is less than 90 degrees. Or actually more than 90 degrees, and you can legally start the approach, to like VOR approach from the IF. Now also, you need to be able to descend, right? So if you check the minimum altitude, it's 6,400, right, on this segment. And if I check the VOR chart, here used to be at 2,400, like as a minimum one, all the way to VOR, and you have 6 miles, to get from 6,400 to 2,400. So that's to lose 4,000 feet in 6 miles. Normally, in 6 miles, you would lose 2,000 feet.
Yeah.
In our GA airplane, it's definitely doable, right? And I would not even call it like maybe it's like a decent angle of 6 degrees, which some approaches even have, like legally. So I believe that it still could be done. You just need to really drop like a stone in that. And I can tell you 6 degrees is a lot. I was doing like even in a Piper, aero doing the approach into the London city. and it has like a 6-degree, ILS approach, and you really drop like a stone there. I don't know how airliners do it. But probably you need to be like well configured, and yeah, it probably can be done, but anyway. So for practice purposes, sure, we can try to do that. And if, the clouds will stay in the simulator, it's also gonna be interesting, right? Because it's gonna be hard. So let's actually do that. In any case, what I would file would still be all the way to Mission Bay VOR, because that's like what you file, and you can start the approach from here, right? As well. Well, actually, it says procedure NA for arrival. Yeah. So yeah, you should not be able to do that again. ATC can, after that, vector you around, on that approach. So let's file it like that. It just means that you cannot do it yourself. I don't know why, they could have just included the same, holding pattern. Well, actually the opposite one. But anyway.
I just realign yourself, but strange.
Yeah. But I would still file it, because if anything, I can do this one, right? GPS approach as well.
Yeah.
So let's file it all the way there, and then obviously you can request approach starting at Hale, right? The VOR there. It's gonna be a more difficult flight, but just means that you need to do some planning, and be ready for fast action afterwards. Then when we join that, we start like very rapid descent to 2,400 all the way to the VOR. And where is the missed approach point?
I'm just trying to input my route. Give me a second. Why? No. Need a minute. Sorry. Because I.
No worries.
So there's that. No, I need. Why doesn't that exist? Mission Bay. Oh yeah. MZB, not MZT. Okay. No, the missed approach point. If I were a missed approach point, where would I hide? Let's see here. That's it's the vortex itself is the missed approach point.
Exactly. Vortex itself is the missed approach point.
Mm-hmm.
Where can you descend? Or to what altitude can you descend? What is the MDA for this approach?
1140.
If?
I'm glad it's performance alpha or bravo.
No. If you can identify Zeklu. Right? So
with Zeklu, there it is, yeah.
Yeah. So default is 1380. If you can identify Zeklu, then it's 1140. And either you need to have a DME, or obviously you can also identify it on the GPS. It can be, like GPS can substitute a DME.
Yeah.
One moment. Okay, back. So yeah, so for us, I believe that we are able to descend all the way to 1140, which means 614 over the ground. If the weather holds, then where is it? Here is Brown Field. If there, well, it actually improved a little bit. Now 1600 AGL. So yeah, so we should be fine. But obviously, we need an alternate for this, right? Because the weather is like below 2,000 feet. And what should be the alternate? Maybe that one,
Let's see.
or even San Diego itself.
What was the previous candidate? El Cajon?
Yeah, this one, this Gil Spy.
Oh, no, that's not El Cajon.
Yeah, but I
Oh.
believe that I'll just file San Diego, you know.
Shot.
And since we are VFR, we, you know, can always like maybe go back into the better weather, because here it's nice and clear, as you can see. Actually have real-time live weather, yes.
Yeah, it's nice and sunny in the mountains, but bad on the
Yeah.
coast.
So I'm actually gonna go and file that.
Okay. Yeah, I need to file that too. I'm just
Yeah. Let me go file.
my inner peace got disturbed by some smoke detector.
Flight G in this case, departure.
Just maybe a question. We are going to depart visually, right?
Well, definitely. It's a private field. It doesn't have any instrument procedures. It doesn't have any takeoff minima. You know, nothing like that.
What do I select for flight rules in this case?
IFR,
or
yeah.
VFR?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you file an IFR flight plan, but you activate it once in the air.
Because it's different in Germany. You file the IFR route, obviously, but you file it as VFR, and then they will activate it in the air.
Yeah, here you could just file IFR and activate it in the air, because because you don't need VFR flight plan.
Yeah.
If Germany VATSIM, even like contrary to the you know, German procedures, because you don't need a VFR flight plan even in Germany normally. I mean,
Yeah,
in real life.
it's called a Yankee flight plan, like a combined flight plan.
Yeah, and then they're like yeah, then they're in the route. You just specify, you know, where you change from VFR to IFR.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will do off-block like 1930 because it's gonna still take some time. Altitude.
To get set up. I guess
What is
didn't
this?
check the minimum en route. I guess we would have to file if we go southbound. We'd have to go 9,000 for the initial segment of Victor 6460.
Yeah. Or
So
I
we'd
can
have
file
to-
it from here, right? That's also an option. I can file it from B.
Yeah, that's what why it wouldn't file my plan, because what kind of waypoint is that? Yeah, I'm guessing you could just go from direct Blee or whatever the hell,
Yeah.
and then
You
just
can.
hold over Julian and
Yeah, because you
before
can fly
requesting.
VFR here exactly. So the altitude can even be like 8,000 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably something I'll do. I'll just file 8,000. Airspeed, let's see, 145. Arrival. What was it? Brown Field was, yeah. Change this to KSDM. Brown Field Municipal. KSDM. Alternate. I'll just do San Diego. En route time. En route time, I will select. Yeah, it's just 26 minutes. So let's say, yeah, let's say 26 minutes because I will not go all the way there. Fuel endurance. I did not pack like full tanks because we are still gonna discuss the performance there, if we can even take off. So let's say that I have fuel endurance. I believe I have 130 minutes at least. Route details. I actually have two hours of fuel. Route details. So I will file this one. Sorry that it takes longer as a briefing today, but
No,
out
that's
of my
fine.
comfort zone right now. I hate making changes on short notice.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's kind of will take longer, but
This is
that's why we'll prepare, you know,
uh,
and why it'll take longer.
Yeah.
So definitely, you know, remember to brief that approach. So if we need to go miss that, it's a right turn to climbing 4000 and you know, direct to Mission Bay VOR again and hold there at 4000. Yes, circling is not available south of the runways. So since it has only circling minima, we'll either, you know, join a right traffic pattern for 8 left or 8 right. Actually, we can do 8 right because we are small, or left traffic pattern for 26 left. Which will also give us time, you know, to actually, because if we descend, you know, this 2400 is actually only here. So yeah, so this is the 6. Is it 6 miles to Finland or to Vortec? I believe just to Finland. Yeah, just to Finland. Good. Okay.
Finland.
Yes, and then we can descend more. And
So let's see, the Tango Airway has like 6,400.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, instead of 4,000. So we just need to descend a little bit more.
Okay, what would that actually give for let's see.
So recommendation is to be at the final, or maybe at like very slow already over hail, you know, gear down, flaps down, you know, and then, you know, really descend.
Yeah, let's see. So I guess we have to descend from 6,400 to about 1,100.
It's actually 2,400 to Finland. So it's 4,000 feet exactly on 6 miles. It's exactly like 6-degree slope.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And if I open like a climb descent table, then it doesn't say to me here. So let's find the full table.
Yeah, 6.2 degrees, something like that. 4,000 feet and 6.1 miles.
Yeah. Where is it? I wanted the full table there. Do we have a table? Here it is.
I have a calculator.
Yeah, so 6,000. So if I'm going, for example, 90 knots, I need to do 1,000 feet per minute. That's easy, you know, in our aircraft. So yeah.
So let's see. For me, ground speed is what is the RV8? Should be 19 knots or something. And 6.1. Yeah. Okay, that's what I get.
Yeah. Have I filed this? It says. I don't know if I filed it already.
I can just file it again, will overwrite. What I did is on the remarks I did VFR departure.
Ah, well, we are outside of this control anyway for this. All right, so that's it. And now let's find out if we can even take off. So everyone will probably fly something else. Gene, maybe you're flying the Comanche as well, so you can follow me here. So basically we need to know the conditions and we need to find out what's going to happen. So as for temperature, it's 80 degrees right now. So I will move this to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, right, and go up. Now I need my pressure altitude. And pressure altitude is if I, you know, turn my this one to let's see, 2992. I will read the pressure altitude of 2000. Let's say 2,300, right? So to be safe. So 2,300, it's very close to each other. So I will actually need to go, where is it? Yeah, I need this one. And I will just do a horizontal line at 2300, which is roughly, yeah, we'll do the line here and just move it, which is roughly there, right? So I go up, I go right. Now weight, so I need to go with the weight. And for me, the weight is today, cheaty, almost 2,500 pounds. Always err on the safe side. So I will take another one and I will place it like there to, and go along the lines all the way to 2,500. So like that probably. Then next horizontal line there, and now I need to know the wind. For that I will just look at the nav map. I can see that the wind, the headwind component will be around 3 knots. Right, so 3 knots. That's not much. 3 knots, how much is it in miles per hour? Maybe 4. I'm just guessing. Something like that.
Yeah.
So I'll just go like that and go again along the lines, something like that. And then I will make the final, hey, horizontal line. Come on. There we go. Horizontal line. And I can see that my takeoff distance with 18 degree slotted flaps, takeoff at 1.3 stall speed, is 1,500 feet.
Oof.
And it's takeoff distance over 50-foot obstacle. Right? This most likely is from the paved surface. Our runway today has around 1,500 feet. And it's not an asphalt. But I do believe that we will be able to take off from there. But it might be close. So, general maybe idea is also that you should identify some spot on the runway. And for that, let's go to this one and actually find that runway of ours. Where was it? We were... Let's see, can I find it like this? Shelter Valley, it was someplace there, right? Yeah, it was actually Shelter Valley. This is our runway, right? We will be taking off from here, running over there. I would strongly recommend, to go as far as you can. And let's say that if at this point, if you can identify it shortly, the second building, you are not at least at 70% of your takeoff, rotation speed or takeoff speed, you should abort the takeoff, right? So accelerate, and when you cross this building, you're abeam this building, you should be at least like 70% of your speed. So if I take off at maybe, let's say 80 miles per hour, I should already be at roughly 50, 55, maybe even 60 miles per hour by this point to continue. If I'm not, I should abandon the landing because I don't have enough performance to take off. On the other hand, here there is nothing, So even if you are very low here, then you can kind of take off. But it should be doable. What about you, Christian? What about your aircraft? I believe that you have better performance than us, right?
Yeah, I've yet to find PUH for the RV8 with complete performance data. I have a table that is incomplete. It only lists ground roll. Let's see here at maximum weight. What's the temperature anyway? Let me check. I lost the temperature. Where would I hide? No, that's Brown Field. That is not correct. Let's see. Doesn't have a meter, but I guess I can at least check the model data. Okay, just this. So it's 25 degrees. Okay. And at 25 degrees, let's go with 30. I have a ground floor of 550 feet. So I'm guessing if I take that by 3, it should be just enough. Just at full power with
Yeah.
one notch of flaps.
All right. There is basically no wind reported right now.
Yeah.
So we should be parking someplace there, you know. So if we land, for example, to 6 left, it's like a rollout or exit by Golf 1, and we are very close to FBO transient parking. So that would be fine as well. All right. Any questions?
Nope, not really.
Request to skip the flight will be denied.
It's just making an entire new plan in.
Yeah, me too.
I like taking my time.
Yes, sure.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
your time.
Okay. Yeah.
So, our new destination is Brown Field. Is that
Brown
correct?
Field. That's right. Okay. I don't really like the dive bomb descent, but yeah, it's doable. If one aircraft can do it, it's the RV-8.
Right.
It's aerobatic certified, so.
Yeah. You're in good shape.
Okay.
Well, right,
Yeah,
guys.
I guess I'll just take my time on the ground and get everything set up before I depart.
Definitely take your time, you know,
Yeah.
make sure that you are ready. We are then taking runway, what was it? Runway 09er, right? Or 08. I believe it's 08, right? In the
For which takeoff runway? Yeah,
Yeah.
8 or 26, I guess, if you go by heading. Yeah.
All those are opposite ones.
We are
Yeah, it
talking
looks
about
like,
departure, right?
Hmm?
We are talking about departure,
Departure,
right?
yes.
Not
I would take
departure.
runway 8 because the wind is like from 40. 040.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
We can
well,
do that.
then happy flying, guys. I will also take my time on
Flying.
the ground here.
Yeah.
To properly, insert it into the GPS and so on.
Dial in all the frequencies I will need because it's a really short flight this time.
Yes, exactly. So be prepared. If you need to delay something, just ask the controller, for an orbit or something. They can give it to you. Or delaying vectors, whatever.
Yeah, I've been practicing in German airspace in the evenings. It's workload.
Oh yes, I bet. We have SoCal approach, and if I saw correctly on my VATSIM client, SLC Center, that's Salt Lake City, right? That's someplace else. Okay, yeah, that's from us. So SoCal approach is online, and we need to contact them. Yeah.
But the auto ATC told me we are outside of his airspace, so we can depart visually without even asking him or anything. Well, we could do anyway. But
didn't even get any auto ATC message this time.
That's strange.
It is strange. But anyway, I will squawk 1200 definitely until I am ready. At least I will be squawking 1200 until the ATC gives me another squawk code. So yeah. All right then, guys. So I will mute myself here on Discord. Happy flying.
Happy flying.
And good luck.
Happy flying.
Yeah. See you on the other side.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so we are here in the plane. So I will start the plane, and then let's properly plan it. Yeah, avionics go off, definitely for the start. Beacon goes online. Let's put this one out. Let's do parking brake. Like so. And fuel pump. Watch for the fuel pressure to rise. Rising slowly, yes. Primer. Just once. And clear prop. Come on. It took some time today. So watching for oil pressure. Green amps are in the positive side. Very good. I will lean the engine immediately. Aggressively. I'll close these so I have a better audio there. And let's actually start our preparation. Because today it's not gonna be an easy flight. It's gonna be hectic. First of all, I want to make sure that I update this one. So, refuel, yes. But I need to change it. And now I don't know how to adjust correctly. If just fill plus. Oh. And now it's gone. I did it wrong. Needed to adjust somehow. Well, anyway, I have like 12 gallons of fuel in each tank. This one will just say that I have only 12 remaining, so this will be wrong. And I don't know if I can somehow put it back to the refuel page. Exit. No, both buttons. No. Okay, I don't know how to put it back unless maybe I just shut the avionics off. Shut them on again. Will it restart this one? Let's see. Fill in. Yes, I want to refuel. Change. And how to put it? So adjust. I wanted to do adjust. But how? Not save. Change? Oh, change. Minus. No, I want to change in the other direction. Oh, I can turn it. So I basically filled. How much I filled? 12 remaining, so I have 12 in both. So let's say that oh, if I hold it, it will count up. Okay. So 11.3. Let's do like this. Remain 23.8. Okay, that's close enough. Very good. Now I will go to my flight plan and I will start inputting that. So we have this departure, destination Kilo Sierra Delta Mike, Brown Field Municipal. And then we have a waypoint. The first one that I will file is Bravo Lima Lima Yankee Juliet. Then from there we're gonna do a long load airway T326 all the way to, I will actually do Mission Bay VOR. Yes, load, and that's it, right? If I do preview, yeah, that's exactly what I see on my map. So let's do this one. Great. Frequencies. So we have a controller online who sits on the frequency of 128.050. So I will do 128.050. But don't activate it yet because I will need to do the CTAF calls first. And then what we are gonna need for our approach. Yeah, so it's gonna be a VOR approach, so I don't really need to load it here. I can if I wanted to, but I won't. And I only need a POGI VOR, so 116.45. And on the backup, or on the standby one, I will do the mission bay VOR, which is the missed approach point, 117.8. I will configure exactly the same frequencies on my secondary one, so 116.45 and 117.8. Yes. Obviously I cannot get the signal yet. Okay. I have the guard frequency here, so I should be good. Now I will sync my directional gyro. So it's south almost. Like that, probably. The runway we are taking off from is 08. That one, so we need to go to the right. Altitude already set. Trim. Oh, what have I? Trim. Yeah, we had a lot of up trim, trim nose up because we were coming it very slow last time. Yes, and I believe that we should be ready for departure. Today we will use the map, but we will also use, we also use the timer. So first we'll just reset the timer. And since we are going like VFR first, let's see what we can do here in order to get us there. We can use tag chart. So there are a lot of mountains, and I originally wanted to fly here. But basically we will head something like, yeah, maybe to the south here, rather. I guess we can go to the south, right? So we are departing 08, which is to the east. We can just make a right turn, go there, and maybe start from... Well, we filed from here, but we can actually start on stacks already. So let's update our flight plan. If we insert before and we insert stacks. Right. Alright, and if we go preview, yeah. Right, so let's do that one. We'll first, yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay, I will move it to my other screen. I believe we are ready to go. Maybe, yeah, we are ready to go. We can do that on the fly. Desert or sky range traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie Piper Comanche by the building and taxiing for runway 08. Sky range. Okay. Test the brakes. Yes, they are working. Actually, probably entered the runway, but that's alright. Let's not hit the building with the wing. And we will go all the way to the end. All the way we can. Even if it means, you know, kind of starting our takeoff run from... Yeah, because I don't think that we are actually at the end of the runway that they depicted here. But maybe yes. You can see it's rather short for us. We're basically sitting on the runway. Anyway, let's do the run up 2000, check the magnetos. We have 100 RPM drop, that's good. Back to both. And left magneto the same. Let's test the... Oh. Oh. I was moving mixture instead of RPM, or like prop lever. It's a great mistake. And I should not probably do that all the way down, so just to 1200 next time. Alright, let's go to 1500 and check the carb heat is working. Yes, it is. Alright, and idle. Idle working, so back to some RPM, clean the mixture again. So I will turn off everything here that I need, and we are ready for takeoff. We do flaps 18. And we can go. Sky range traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, taking off runway 08, straight out departure. Sky range. Okay, full mixture. Here goes nothing. So, increase power. Let go of the brakes. Airspeed is alive. We have 60 knots. Oh. Seems like something is very... Looks like the wind is much higher here. Okay, so let's accelerate a bit. Okay, gear up. One flap up.
Sky range traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima, back taxiing runway 8, Sky range.
And let's ease on the engine a bit. What is it? It should be track up, this one. There we go. Yeah, we'll move a little bit to the right because of the terrain. Sky range traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie at 3,500 feet and making a right turn and departing to the south. Sky range. Okay, so now I'll just accelerate a bit because quite high temperatures. 400 is too much. So okay, so flaps are up, I can turn off the fuel pump, landing lights can go off, and let's accelerate a bit to maybe 130, maybe make the mixture a little bit richer for this phase of the flight. And let's go faster. Yeah, 130 knots. Yeah. Yeah, 140 knots, I believe that is a good speed for us now. So here we will do GPS. but I won't be turning there yet. We'll maybe circle these mountains a little bit.
Sky Ranch traffic, Comanche 29 Lima, departing runway 7, Sky Ranch.
Sky Ranch traffic, November 36 Echo, 12 plans RV8, back taxiing runway 08, behind the Comanche.
Temperature's going down, so I can lean the mixture a bit. We're flying on the left tank.
Comanche 29 Lima boarded first attempt, back taxiing runway 7, or runway 8 again for another one.
Sky Ranch traffic, November 36 Echo, we'll wait for the Comanche to depart. Sky Ranch.
Alright, Sky Ranch traffic, Comanche 29 Lima, departing runway 8, Sky Ranch. And Sky Ranch traffic, Comanche 29 Lima. Aborted takeoff, clear the runway, make way for vans to go ahead. Sky Ranch traffic.
Sky Ranch traffic, November 36 Echo, back taxiing runway 8, thanks. Sky Ranch.
So it doesn't accelerate as you need?
No, it didn't. It seemed like I was having
That's
some
him.
kind of...
That's him.
Gene, you're talking on Watson.
Oh, thank you guys. So shook up after I just crashed. Yeah, it seems like I had some kind of control problems. Was veering off to the left quite a bit.
Me too. Me too. I don't know if like the wind was, faster just after, the takeoff or something like that, but I was able to put it under control, kind of takeoff.
Yeah, let me get it back together again here, and I'll give it another shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of trees here that are bigger than they are rendered for some reason. Okay, need to get myself unstuck as well.
Alex 3670 Heavy, runway 24 left, cleared for takeoff, RNAV to Docker. Cleared for takeoff, RNAV to Docker, Alex 3670. Southwest 2714, radar contact, say altitude.
Southwest 2714, climbing through 1,400.
Radar. American 206, turn left heading 280, join the localizer, descend and maintain 3000. Left heading 280 and descend and maintain 3000, join the localizer, American 206.
So call approach, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, good day.
Oscar Kilo, Golf Papa Charlie, SoCal guide.
Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, so Piper Comanche, about 3 miles east of Stax, Sierra Tango Alpha X-Ray Sierra, at 8,000 feet, looking for an IFR clearance to Brown Municipal.
Yep, and I crashed.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oscar Kilo, Golf Papa Charlie.
Okay. Guessing.
Say again for Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie.
American 1954, runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima, cross runway 20 left at Lima.
Alpha Lima, cross 20 left at Lima.
Oscar Kilo, Golf Papa Charlie, squawk 5313.
5313, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie.
Alex 3670, heavy radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000, say altitude.
Climb and maintain 8,000, Alex 367 Sierra, and we'd like to go 320.
Alex 367 Sierra, roger, say current altitude.
Alright, sorry, 2,000, Alex 367 Sierra.
Thank you. American 206, wind 240 at 6, runway 25 left, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 25 left, American 206.
SoCal approach, good evening, Delta 650 heavy, looking for push and start with Oscar.
All the 650 heavy, SoCal departure, push and start, your discretion, call for taxi.
We'll call you for taxi, Delta 650 heavy.
Southwest 2714, LA Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved today.
Southwest 2714, take care.
Oscar Kilo, Golf Papa Charlie, radar contact 25 miles northeast of San Diego. Clear to Brown Airport as filed. Maintain 8,000.
Clear to Brown Airport as filed, maintain 8,000, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie.
American 19, we're ready to go 20 right.
So, sorry, I had to mute you guys because I was speaking to ATC. So what happened to Christian?
It was getting late. He was having
Yeah, I was on the
a little bit
landline,
of
sorry,
trouble
say again.
taking off, and he decided to call it at night. And
American
I'm
1954, runway
over
20
here
right,
in
clear for
the
takeoff.
bushes.
Oh my.
That's all right. I'm gonna repair my airplane and give it another shot. It's- Fix my propeller.
Alex 367 Sierra Heavy, climb and maintain 13,000, resume normal speed.
My
13,000, resume normal speed, Alex 367 Sierra.
All right, should be good as new.
Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, approach request.
Good.
I would like VOR Alpha approach starting from Heil, if possible.
Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, roger. You can expect that. Descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000 and expecting VOR Alpha, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie.
Call departure, Delta 650 Heavy, ready for taxi, runway 24 left if possible.
Delta 650 Heavy, runway 24 left, taxi via Echo.
24 left via Echo for Delta 650 Heavy, thanks.
American 206, cross runway 25 right, taxi to ramp via Bravo, good day. Cross 25 right, ramp via Bravo, American 206, thanks so much. Alex 367 Sierra, climb and maintain, flight level 230, LA Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
230 and Unicom, thank you very much, have a good day, Sonox 3670.
American 1954, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000 to altitude.
Climb and maintain 13,000 and we're just past 4,000 American 1954.
So we should expect that we are approach, so I will tune in the 156 here, and by coincidence it's already there. The 156.
Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, cross hill at or above 4,000, cleared VOR Alpha, approach circle to runway 8 left.
Cross Haley at or above 4,000, cleared for the VOR Alpha approach, circle to land, runway 8 left, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie. It's gonna be runway 8 left. Okay, that's the long one. Good, so we can exit on Bravo if we can make it.
Alright, sounds good.
And Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, we're just gonna continue descending immediately from 6,000 to 4,000.
Roger. American 1954, LA Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
Already in Camp Sierra, American 1954.
Okay, so I need to really slow down. Because I just need to descend a little bit more, so let's extend the landing gear. Yeah, we are under the speed.
Delta 650 Heavy, departure, fly runway heading, runway 24 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 24 left, and we'll fly runway heading, Delta 650 Heavy.
Yeah, let's get to 4,000 here. Yeah, so we are slow enough, so let's put the landing gear just maybe one notch of the flaps. Yes, and we need to keep this speed and descending. We're approaching Haley, so let's turn. switch this to B-lock. 156. And we are in the clouds. We really need to keep descending, so more flaps. And here down, you need to really go down. Let's really drop like a stone. Gear can go up. So DME 8.5, DME 4 to 4.2 is the Finlay, and I can descend to 2000.
Charlie, report the field in sight for the circle.
Roger will report field in sight, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie.
Delta 650, heavy radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000 altitude.
Passing 1,000 for 130 for American, I'm sorry, Delta 650 heavy.
Okay, let's put the propeller forward to help with the descent. It's gonna be runway 8. That's because I don't have a landing gear down.
Delta 650 heavy, do not exceed 230 knots.
We'll slow to 230 knots, right? Delta 650 heavy.
Where am I?
1,000 feet more to lose, 2 miles to do it.
Delta 650 heavy, turn left heading 090.
Turn left 090, Delta 650 heavy.
Let's not overspeed the flaps. One more mile. I just need to drop that gear because it doesn't want to descend otherwise. After 42 point, I can go to 1380.
Delta 650 heavy, turn left, direct
So I
clipper,
can
resume
go
the Orca 5
directly.
departure.
We'll turn left direct to Clipper from Delta 650 heavy.
Alright.
Okay. Still 3.6. Now I can go all the way to 1400.
Delta 650 heavy, resume normal speed, climb via SID, except maintain 15,000.
We'll resume normal speed and climb via the SID for 150,000, Delta 650 heavy.
Two miles, I can go all the way to 1140. I don't really need to go What is the field?
86.
It's in front of me, right? Gear up for now. One flaps up. Should be able to see it already.
Delta 650 Heavy, LA Center
Let's use the
offline, radar
map.
service terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
Oh, it's still in front of me.
Approved. Good day. Delta 650 Heavy. Thanks. Have a good night.
Okay.
Oh, it was actually still... Yeah. Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie have a field in sight.
Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, Roger, circle north, runway 8 left, and runway 8 left clear to land.
Circling north 8 left and runway 8 left, clear to land. Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie. Okay, so full mixture. Yeah, it was kind of farther than I would have expected.
Well, it sounds like you got there pretty quick.
Yeah, sorry, I'm speaking on Discord as well. So, gear down again. Landing lights on. Fuel pump should have been on.
1,000.
Okay, let's go down.
LA approach November 6529 Lima.
November 6529 Lima, SoCal approach, go ahead.
Yes, sir. We are approximately stand by, please. Approach November 6529 Lima is approximately 35 miles south of the stand by, please.
So, gear is down. Yes.
Okay, LA approach November 6529 Lima is approximately 35 miles south of the Julian VOR. We'd like to pick up our IFR into Brown Field.
November 6529 Lima, SoCal approach, squawk 5342.
Squawk 5342, 29 Lima.
Yeah, it was too fast again. Let's actually roll down the runway. This is the roll down of shame. At least I don't need to use the brakes at all.
Oscar Kilo Golf Pop Charlie, turn right Charlie, and taxi to ramp via Charlie Golf, cross runway 26 left.
Turning right on Charlie, taxiing to the parking via Charlie Golf, crossing runway 26 left, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, thank you.
November 6529 Lima, radar contact 30 miles northeast of San Diego, clear to Brown Airport as filed, maintain 8000.
Clear to Brown Airport as filed, maintain 8000, November 6529 and Lima.
SoCal approach southwest 2345, descending through 15400 on the Lucky One.
So today's flight took just 28 minutes.
Okay, last call now, southwest 2345.
Affirm.
Southwest 2345, SoCal approach ident.
And it all flew on the left tank. Let's switch it at least now. We're landing with the wind.
Southwest 2345, radar contact 50 miles east of San Diego. Altimeter 3006, cleared, localizer or RNAV, runway 27 approach.
Alright, we're clear for the localizer 27 approach into San Diego, southwest 2345, thanks.
November 6529 Lima, turn right heading 270. Vectors around traffic.
Right 270 for November 6529 Lima.
Center approach American heavy pushback.
The last calling, say again.
American 919 heavy requesting pushback and startup.
American 919 heavy, push and start, your discretion, call for taxi.
We'll call you for taxi, American 919 heavy.
What is this guy? I have them turned off. Why is he here? I need to verify that. Should have that guy turned off.
November 6529 Lima, safe approach request.
We'd like the VOR circle to land for 226 left for November 6529 Lima.
November 6529 Lima, roger, you can expect that. Descend and maintain 5000.
Descend and maintain 5000, November 6529 Lima.
So where is this? Don't remember anymore. Haven't seen this guy for a long time.
Version 7 heavy descending by the Angel for arrival.
Probably not here.
Virgin 7 Heavy SoCal approach, ident altitude.
Ident and 17000, Virgin 7.
I don't know why it's... Anyway, just ignore him. Okay, I was still running the engine, so yeah, it goes off obviously. Okay.
Second departure number 123 Lima Papa heading 310 out of Limburg VFR.
Okay. Right, so today let's review how we did. So for flight plan, I will do this. Why didn't it create? Oh, KSMD, right? Yes, yes. Okay. So what? 04CL. 04CL is something different. This is... Oh, have I typed? No. Is it O? No, it's 04. Okay, so let's do this one. As departure. So what's actually doing it here? What is it? KSM? Okay, it's not KMS, KSMD. Right, KSDM. My bad. So KSDM. Sorry. Now that's better. And now we'll do the yeah. Here we'll get the show arrival. We did approach VOR initial fix hail. Like this. Right, so we came here, here we switched to the VOR and we were able to approach there, yeah. And actually I had problems because I didn't do proper research. If I did, I would know that there is still a mountain range and a kind of a river before the airfield. So yeah, it's not apparent on the approach chart if I just bring that up. Yeah, that was the approach chart, and basically I had a feeling that if, like, I don't know why, this was 2 nautical miles, so if this was to scale, which I believe it should be to scale, it should be also 2 nautical miles, but it wasn't apparent, you know, from here. Basically I thought that it was just 1, so I was looking much closer for the runway, I think. So yeah, so that was my mistake there. So as you could see, I just brought GPS to help me to actually get there, because yeah, better to be safe than sorry. The approach was kind of, you know, you notice that we entered clouds right in the turn, which is like the most probably dangerous position to enter clouds from. Especially in real life where you can really have some spatial disorientation. We didn't use autopilot this flight, so it was all hand flying, and you really need to have your eyes peeled to the instruments for this. Yeah. So that's about it, but I believe that in the end we were able to fly quite nice. I'm not ashamed of what we did. And hopefully you enjoyed the flight as well, even with the longer briefing. The flight was quite short, but interesting, I would say. So thank you for staying with me, and have a nice one. Happy flying, safe flying, and see you next time.